Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk, a little weekend edition here. By the way, just got my merch here. Tabor Talk. I got it on a Cowboys hat, number 32. Walt Garrison was the most famous cowboy to have the number 32. Some other famous people, O.J. Simpson for the Buffalo Bills, number 32. But anyway, very happy about the merch, and I think it looks pretty good. Hey, and I got my Star Trek Energize. I've talked about this. I'm a big Trekkie, and I still maintain that the original series was absolutely the best. All right, so let me get into this little notes here. I just put like an outline when I turn this on. Like I said, this is all kind of informal Tabor Talk. I really just kind of click and then talk about the news of the day, certain events. Okay, so I want to start off with very sad news, personal thing. My wife's aunt died last night, 99 years old. She was in bad shape for, oh my God, almost a decade. She had advanced Parkinson's, the whole thing. And I mean, she was 99 years old. So what makes this really, really sad, it's the last of them, the last of a generation. Madeline's mother died last November, and and then this is the last one. There were four of them, and Madeline had a big extended family, and sadly they're dying, and that's just life. Like, we're next. I mean, we're all gonna die, and that's why I always think, like memento mori. Be cognizant of the fact that this life here is just temporary. We have all this bickering and fighting and politics and Republicans against Democrats and all this, and this is just a blip. This life is just temporary. The Earth is 4 billion years, 4 billion years old. Not million, billion. Like we're all going to be gone someday. You will be gone. Your children, your everything. And that's just the way life is. And I think it's important that we reflect on this and become better people. That's the ultimate goal. Make the earth a little bit better if you can in your own small way. And just be nice and kind to people. That's basically my whole motto. All right, so anyway, a little bit more about my wife is Austrian, German. So they came over in the 50s, my wife's mother, 1950, and this was right after the World War II. They all lived, Madeline's mother and father lived through the whole Nazi regime, all through it, 1932. They saw it with their own eyes, and it's the same damn stuff that's happening right now. Like, how could, and I remember asking, like in school, like, how did Germany allow this Nazism in 1932? How did they actually voted Hitler in? They elected him. This is 1932. They voted. I think he only got like 38%. Similar, right? 38-40%. And the economy was disastrous. Like, to buy a loaf of bread, you'd have to have a wheelbarrow full of marks. It was just disastrous. So it was ripe for a dictator. And that's exactly what happened. And we see, obviously, the same stuff, the same rhetoric, the racism. The immigrants are bad. If you go back, it's like right spot on. All the stuff that Trump and MAGA says, it's the same shit that Hitler and Nazis done. I've done several videos. The similarities are chilling. Absolutely chilling. It's always the immigrants, though. Watch Hitler's speeches from 33 and on. Watch them. It's all the immigrants, the Jews and the gypsies, and then he got into the communists. That was Hitler. Fucking hated communists. It's the same fucking crap, All right, sorry for my cursing, but it's really disgusting. Anyone who'd vote for this monster, especially, and I even have on her side, there's some people who are MAGA. I'm like, you saw this, your history. You want to do this again? It's just so gross. All right. All right, so let me see here. So Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are just crushing it. I mean, no one expected this. When Kamala took over, it was huge, and then her selection, he couldn't be better. Tim Walz is just amazing. He's perfect for this. He's such an amazing, dynamic speaker. His timing is impeccable. He's like and he's funny. He's like a professional stand-up comedian. He couldn't have just a better guy, and he's a regular guy, like a dad. You know, he's bald and the gray hair. He's folksy. He's everything perfect. He fixes cars. He's a hunter. It's so perfect. I'm so happy. And every single poll, Harris is up, big in some polls, and she's crushing it. And it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. And Trump is getting more and more unhinged. He's not really doing. He did a rally. Actually, he was in Pennsylvania yesterday. It was completely unhinged. I'm going to do a video on that. I mean, he is just losing his mind. He knows. He sees the polls, and his life is going to end. That's it. Like he loses. He's going to prison. That's it. You know. And those court cases that he's delaying, dude. You're coming back. It happens to all. Like you got it. Like I'm saying this to Donald Trump. You've been getting away with this criminality since the 70s. And I know Donald Trump. I've been studying him for a long time. And he's a piece of shit. He's been stealing and robbing and corruption forever. And now your time is due. It's over, buddy. It all ends for everyone, you scumbag. But anyway, okay. So, and by the way, he's saying the most ridiculous thing. He's pissing off veterans, Veterans Affairs Committee, is that what it's called? But saying that the Congressional Medal of Honor is not the award that he gave that woman, that it's not as good because you're either maimed, like, you know, you're in a wheelchair, or you're dead. So it's not as good as the other medal he gave to this woman. It's all over Twitter. It's all over X, whatever. All over social media. Veterans are pissed the fuck off. Like, big veterans, they're like, I was a Trump guy. This is the last straw. No way. So I'm predicting a landslide. I used to thought maybe Harris would win, but it'd be close. I am now predicting a landslide. Okay, a couple more things. Don Lemon, I watch Don Lemon pretty regularly. He has a thing called Lemon Live at 5 podcast. So, you know, he's out of mainstream media. From CNN, he got fired. And he's good. He's very good. He does a little both sidesism, which is kind of annoying. But he and his husband and his team, they're going across the country just interviewing people. And this was a little disconcerting, a little upsetting, because there are still MAGA out there. But anyway, he went to the Jacob Javits Center in New York. And there was some sort of event, like Tom Brady was there, Dana White. I can't stand him, but and you know, they're all Trumpers, you know, so they're not completely dead. They're still out there, obviously, you know. He's got 40%. And I'll do another video on Dana White, because I used to be a UFC guy. I don't want to start rambling all over the place, but I can't stand that guy. Okay, and then what's the last thing I said? So Don Lemon. Oh, where did he go next? He went to Jersey City. He went to Atlantic City. I'm sorry. People on the board were a lot of dumb MAGA people. That was a little upsetting. I'm going to bed. I'm like, there's still these assholes around. Yeah, the economy was better under Trump, which is not true. The economy's better under Biden. I mean, you could go through them line by line. They just don't know. They're stupid because they're getting all their information and news from right-wing propaganda outlets from Fox and all that. So, okay, I'm going to end it here. I always make my videos under 10. As I said, if we get to 10,000 subscribers, maybe 5,000, I'll start doing it. But long-form podcasts, I'll put them on all the platforms, Apple, all that. And I'll be having guests, okay? So peace, everyone. And by the way, I just got Brian Tyler Cohen's book, Shameless. I'm going to do a review on this. I have to read it first. I just started. Love Brian Tyler Cohen. Okay, peace, everyone. More to come. Okay, if you made it this far, thank you very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Spread it around. Again, the goal, someday, maybe 10,000 subscribers. Long-form podcast coming. Peace, everyone.